Is this Inception? He woke up from one holodeck program for another holodeck program.
Hey, my name is John.
And I'm Kyle, and this is Total Trek Rewind,
where we watch Star Trek episodes every week, give you our commentary,
and make fun
and have a good time.
And just have a good time.
Always thinking happy thoughts.
Okay, here's how it works. We'll roll some dice, and depending on which number we get, that tells us which show we're going to watch. Then we roll some dice for the episode, so this would be animated series, and then episode 77, which doesn't exist. Who cares? You get the idea.
Hi, I'm Kyle, and this is Total Trek Rewind.
I'm John. I'm the funny one. Welcome to the show.
He is the funny one. Okay, so we're here with another episode of Total Trek Rewind. Thanks for joining us today. If you would like to watch more of our videos, please go ahead and click that like and subscribe button, hit the little bell, and you'll be notified when we have a new video.
And again, join our Discord. We'll talk to you.
Maybe.
I will probably talk to you because I'm a lonely person. I'm always on some kind of technological application.
So with that, we'll go ahead and do our dice roll.
Not TOS.
Not TOS. 3.
That should be TNG.
Yeah, I think it is TNG. 4. Season 4. There's about 24 episodes in the season. Is that right?
24 to 26.
How do we want to do that?
Roll a 20 and a 6 and we'll just add them together.
I got a 5 right off the bat. 3.
So 8.
Next Generation, Season 4, Episode 8.
Future Imperfect.
Ooh, Future Imperfect. Oh no, here is Riker and his trombone.
It looks like he has a turbo in it. Deanna. So un-officer-like.
But she looks pretty though.
She always looks pretty. She looked pretty when she touched my arm a couple years ago. Who are you? Why are you standing so weird?
Because everybody else is at the party.
Bring in these scrubs. The A-team's gone.
A-team works day shift. Alpha Onias 3. That name sounds familiar.
Sounds like add random name and numbers together like every planet. Geordi's just posted up in the back. Like, I'm ready for this bullcrap we're going to deal with. Yep.
This is before they give Worf the good haircut. He's still got the Little Lord Fauntleroy haircut.
Who?
Worf.
No, what's a Lord Fauntleroy?
You know, like the...
Farquaad?
Yes, Farquaad.
Shrek?
That's the same haircut.
Hey, I think this is the same place where they found out that they were all part of the same species before.
We're having trouble reading you. And we're having similar difficulties reading you.
Audio problems are an issue for everyone.
Including your local TTR representatives.
You should probably wear masks when you go to unfamiliar planet. Ooh, that girl got a booty.
Yeah, I hate this. They go around to all these planets, and they never ever wear an environmental suit. Like, we're gonna send our first officer down to a hostile planet.
We know nothing about this place. She's a nurse, but she's not got any pips. That's weird.
Oh, look at his badge. He's woken up in the future.
Oh, I know what this episode is. It's a pretty good episode.
I'm skipping this intro.
No, it's good. It's got the good music. God, I wish I was born just a couple hundred years later.
You say that, but you don't know what it's going to be like in a couple hundred years. It could be way worse than it is right now.
Yeah, after global warming sweeps the world.
You should watch The Expanse.
I should watch The Expanse. I should watch Stargate. I should watch, I don't know, every other sci-fi show.
I'm telling you, though, that The Expanse is like Game of Thrones in space. It's that quality. It's that good. Anyway, back to Star Trek.
I wonder if there's like a next gen like dubstep remix. I bet that would be so cool. You think they ever have raves on like the holodeck?
I would think that if the holodeck really existed, that there would be all kinds of debauchery happening in the holodeck.
Water, 3 Celsius.
Can we say Fahrenheit's? Because 1, Fahrenheit's more precise than Celsius. 2, I know it.
How can it be more precise?
Look it up. I looked it up the other day because I argued it with someone.
It's still
when you say
amount.
It's like 30 Celsius out, you have to put like 30.3 to really know.
It's more granular.
If it's more granular, doesn't it make it more precise?
I guess you might have me on that one. So Riker's been transported to the future somehow?
No one has pips.
Com badges. See, he's got
4.
1, 2, 3,
Captain.
4.
That's so much better than having rank on your stripes. Stripes on your sleeve.
John is obsessed with pips and stripes and ranks of every character in this show. She's looking a little bit older too.
16 years, they said.
You were infected with a strain of Alterian encephalitis.
You got COVID-19. It's been 16 years. We haven't upgraded this wall at all.
He looks pretty good with that gray in his beard.
He does.
Kind of like somebody else I know who's got a little bit of gray in their beard.
I like that they did only kind of make him salt and pepper instead of like full on gray. But he was like a super fast ranking to commander.
So he was probably pretty young by the time he made it to commander, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I think he was only like 30 or something.
How did he kick so much ass so fast?
He seduced all the women around him.
Solid plan. Why didn't I do that in the Air Force?
Belay that order.
What is the difference between belay and delay? Has bugged me forever.
If you happen to know, please comment below. What is the difference between delay and belay?
On the bridge.
Geordi's there. Got him some fancy eyeballs.
Data and Commander Ed. Is everybody a commander?
Red alert.
Well, Admiral Picard is in command of the Romulan warbird. Or not in
Picard and
command.
Romulans.
So yeah, you're right though. Picard and Romulans. It's like now that we've watched Picard, the show, and we're going back and watching all these other shows, we see these little bitty seeds that were totally unintentional, I'm sure. Or do you think that like Shabon and Kurtzman and all them went back and wrote these things in here?
They probably did. They don't just leave things up to chance like that, I feel like, when it comes to the more concrete shows.
Unless you're J.J. Abrams.
Yeah, unless you're J.J. Abrams.
You have a free pass to rewrite 50 years of Star Trek history.
I'm not exactly sure.
Okay, so notice he still only has 4 lines behind his, but he has something on the Starfleet symbol, too.
Yeah, it looks like a little star.
Why does Deanna Troy look like the bride of Frankenstein with this gray hair?
I bet you the Romulans have captured him and they're tweaking his mind.
Hi, Dad.
Oh, man.
I have a children's. Here's my one-use pad. It's probably a Pad Pro. I can store
3G.
2 documents.
He's wearing Wesley Crusher's hand-me-downs.
I love how he's giving like him a suspicious look. All this could have been true, but not you. Who's the mom? Is Deanna the mom?
Who's his mother?
She died 2 years ago.
I've lost my mom. And now my dad.
Thinks I'm a stranger.
This kid's gonna have issues. He's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
start dressing in all black and cutting himself. Computer, replicate 1 razor blade. More fancy in the future. Before I just transport a slit out of their wrist.
You state the nature of the medical emergency. Oh, it's you again. Which is
Actually-
not cool. If you have that problem, you need to get help.
Admiral Picard offered me a position at Starfleet Command.
And they made me wear a real uniform.
I had to be a real boy. Riker just dips like, I don't remember you, so I don't care.
I think he is rightfully suspicious. I guess he can really play.
I tried one time. Then I realized I don't have that side of the brain that works. I can do numbers.
This is where the facade starts to crumble. The computer can't pull up his service record.
Quick, scan his brain.
Man, the Romulans are devious, dude.
Oh, yeah.
This is like some A-level mind.
Oh, he's got bumps. He's from the north.
Is it really like a north and south thing?
That's what they
Being
said in
silly.
Picard. Northern Hemisphere Romulans had the bumps. The Southerns didn't.
Then how do you explain Vulcans being the same?
Yeah, you don't look into that.
Pay no attention to these details. Hand wavium has been applied to this part of the script.
Look at them shoulder pads.
Straight out of the 90s.
They don't even look like they'd be comfortable.
Negotiations as planned.
Just love all the looks he's giving everyone in this episode. I don't like any of this.
Look, why is Worf so hunched over? He's like...
He's just beat down. He got like a demotion or something, and I used to be chief of security. Now I'm just, Sulu.
They had Wesley Crusher doing this job, and now it's me.
He wasn't even in Starfleet. I'm a decorated war veteran.
He sat here and pushed these stupid buttons with his rainbow sweater.
I was in 2 different militaries. I would totally hang that picture in my house.
At your age, you could break your neck.
I don't know how to parent, so I'm just going to try right now. Nothing more important than this child I met a half hour ago.
Oh, here's the home movies. Who's recording this? Mom?
Uh-oh.
Minuet.
What did he catch?
Do you want me to spoil it?
No, he said minuet.
Yeah, that's the name of the girl. I'll not spoil it.
Where did you get that scar?
I don't remember. Starting to fall apart.
Experiencing subspace interference, which limits my abilities.
They can't replicate his supreme processing power, can they?
I can't operate as quickly as. What did you say?
He said can't. And we all know the data can't use contractions, which is such an odd thing.
It's not odd, it was done on purpose.
Oh, by Dr. Sohn?
You're angry and impatient.
Oh god, you can sense how upset he is because he's screaming. You're so useless.
Oh, look, they're about to disappear. You can tell. Like the effects look wonky.
The charade is over.
A Romulan holiday. Well, look at that. Just for men in the 24th century.
I really like that comm badge they had, though. I think they should put that in.
I'm going to take some black tubing and wrap it around this chair here, and it's going to look real futuristic.
Yo, what can we use? Hey, you see that vacuum over there?
I got this from Lowe's, guys. It'll be great.
Minuet was nothing more than a computer-generated fantasy I once experienced.
Wasn't that from like the first season?
On the holodeck.
On
You
the
fell in
holodeck
love with
character?
that chick on the... Yep.
That's a good callback.
That's all I find that hard to
Wait, he went down with the other people. Where are the other people?
Yeah, where's, was it Geordi?
And Worf.
And Worf. There's a recycled Enterprise set.
Just spray paint it with some rhino liner. Put an O-scope over on the side.
What the heck? Is this kid real? Did they find him on Alpha on IS-3?
Is this Inception? I think this is Incepted right now.
What? Incepted? That's not a word.
He woke up from one holodeck program for another holodeck program. Like Incepted like that. Like it's Starcepted. I'm gonna stand at attention.
Oh man, they got the roundhouse kick. Oh, I believe you, John. I don't think this is real either. How does he know where that is?
You see this air vent? We're just gonna jump in it.
Good thing I had this paperclip. More Romulans with stupid haircuts. I'm holding a phaser, but I can't get through this grate.
They tied it up with a paper clip.
This red light says they're not in there. Let's go.
Why is there just this like camo netting stuff going on?
They made one episode a week for like 10 months a year. They made like 24 episodes a year of this show. Basically, what can we cobble together this week?
It's kind of amazing how well they did.
I think we get so distracted by the awesome visuals and the super high quality of TV today. Remember shows like Westworld, you get 8 episodes every 2 years.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're waiting for a movie to happen every 2 years. Oh, the kid is the alien. I remembered like a half second before they showed it.
It's the whole premise for like Inception right now. Completely stolen from Star Trek Next Generation.
Why does Data look so sad?
I hope they do the whole Wizard of Oz thing at the end. You were there, and you were there. And Geordi, you didn't have a visor. Or if you were pathetic. Why does like every other episode we watch, I feel like a Starfleet officer is going to hit a child?
Yeah, it's a disturbing trend that we have lately. Oh, they're going to show what he really looks like here. Oh, man, classic 90s alien. Props for trying something different, though.
Is that 10 forward up on the top?
No, 10 forward's underneath.
Then what's on top?
That's the ready room, the captain's ready room, where they sit down at the long
Oh,
table.
really? That's a bad place you should put all your like senior staff at any point in time. It's a good episode.
Oh, yeah, this is a really good episode. Yeah, I agree.
It's season 4. It's when they stretch their legs, so...
Oh, yeah, I think definitely by season 4, Next Generation had totally found its footing.
Yeah, I think that's the saying I was going for. It was directed really well, and it was really convincing. What do you think? You liked the episode.
I don't know. I guess I was really surprised because I haven't seen this episode in a long time. So I thought the whole thing was a Romulan plot, which is, I guess, what they wanted you to think, and they convinced me because I thought it was Romulans the whole time. This was a good episode, and we hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to like and subscribe to our channel if you want to watch more, and please join our Discord.
He said everything. I don't have anything else.
See you guys next week.
Later.